This is how I know I can appreciate Colombian culture, man. Because they built a statue to thickness, dude. Look at this. It's the statue to the thickness, man. This is. I don't know. We need more of these in America. Actually, having come back to the U.S. and seen so many supersized people, I take that back. I take that completely back. We don't need any giant, thick, fat monuments. We could actually go for a few skinny ones. I think that would maybe help our cause. Throughout the world, man. I don't fucking goddamn. And tonight, this night, New Year's night, the hustlers, the hawkers, the dealers, the guys trying to make a buck, everyone was out in force. I've already had a 12-year-old try and sell me coke. Dude who offered me blowjo is gonna stop at the cops right now. That guy was so intent on hustling that he literally hopped on the side of that horse and buggy just to yell white coffee. I'm telling you, man, that hustle's real out here, man. Do not fuck around. Dude, that guy really wanted Joey to get in his carriage. I was just watched a Joey Blizz kidnapping right there. He was pretty intent in getting you in the carriage, Joe. And if there's one thing you gotta look out for, it's the holes. I've never seen a city with this many holes in the street and the sidewalk in my life. Now I get it. It's a developing country. There's going to be a lot of infrastructure lacking. But this blew me away. It blew me away because they clearly don't think anyone's going to sue them. And clearly no one can sue them, or else they would have done something about it. What also blew me away is that no one is stepping in them and breaking ankles, which is just a testament to the fact that the Colombians don't get nearly as wasted as people where I'm from do. Dude, these random holes are fucking killer. How do they expect someone to know? I think it's too dark to see them, which is exactly what I'm trying to say. If you left a few open sidewalks like this in Boston, you'd have 50 new cripples by the end of every weekend. By every Monday, you'd have 50 to 100 new cripples from alcoholic wastoids breaking their legs, leaving the bars. There's another fucking hole right here, dude. Jesus Christ. Another one of Cartagena's famous street holes, man. At least they put a stick in that one, though. But I have to say, Cartagena on New Year's Eve with the Christmas lights all up is absolutely beautiful. Like New Year's icicles. Except for that one spot with all the horse shit. Wow. I'm telling you, man, this is absolutely beautiful, but the smell of horse shit and horse pisses. Wow, it's intense. Wow. Oh shit, I'm putting my mask back up, so. Holy shit. Oh my God, I gotta move up. You smell that? Oh fuck. Oh, there's horse diarrhea right there. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. Oh man, that cheeseburger almost just came up. It's fucking trapped in my mask. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. That is intense. I haven't come that close to puking since I was fucking drinking. God damn. Hell, even the police were getting into the Christmas spirit. This is the most Christmas decked out police station I have ever seen. They've got, what do they got in here, man? They got the three wise men. Something that I cannot emphasize enough is that despite COVID, Cartagena was still having a holiday. I need you guys to understand this. There were lockdowns happening in other countries, in other cities. Everyone back in Boston and New York I knew was stuck inside. Even in Colombia. Medellin and Cali had both canceled New Year's. They had lockdowns. Bogota was routinely locking down, coming off. Meanwhile, their mayor was out on vacation, which, you know, I guess goes to show you that politicians are the same in every single country. Do as I say, not as I do. But the people of Cartagena didn't let COVID stop them. They were still out. They weren't going to let this thing keep them from missing out on time spent with their families. And that was a huge thing I noticed, was that this was a family holiday. New Year's Eve in the U.S. is a drinking holiday. It's a day when you're young, you watch the ball drop with your family, but after 18, you're out getting wasted with your friends. New Year's Eve isn't a holiday you would spend with your family. It is in Colombia. They spend New Year's Eve with their grandmothers, with their kids, with their cousins. Now, granted, I'm sure at a certain point the older people went home and they went out and had some fun, but it was both. It was everything here. There was vice, there was drinking, there was drugs, there was women, there was fun, but there was just as much, if not more, family. They didn't allow this to keep themselves from having fun. And that's what I noticed, is people were having fun. I think it's because I get siestas. It's like that Mediterranean vibe, man. People here don't come out until like 10. Because there's still kids out, there's still families out. We got girls partying on balconies. I've had about 80 fucking dudes try and sell me the white coffee. I had a dude who was literally riding a horse and buggy. He was a driver, right? And he screams to me while he's got a back full of people, "I got white coffee!" There's drones flying overhead, man. People are just setting off fireworks from the marina. This dude's out here still drawn. I didn't see a single salty motherfucker. Everyone was having a good time, man. Everyone. There was no fear. There was no despair. It was great. It was fucking great. It was a great fucking time. I'm gonna be honest, man. I used to think that dancing was the worst thing ever, because I grew up going to Irish pubs where you just drank till you were blackout drunk. But dude, first I gotta learn how to hold my phone properly. But I gotta. What's up, man?
caminas 6 allá arriba.
Body boat's taking off.
Llegaste a este poste, debes bailar con este poste y acabar con este poste, ¿ok? Todo lo que quieras. Sigue caminando 6 y pras. Llegan a esta posición y deben demostrarle al público todo lo que tienen, lo fieras que son y rock. ¿Eh? Sigue modelando sexy y llegan a este otro extremo y vuelven a bailar igual.
Guys get some pole dancing skills. So I'm supposed to be meeting someone at this bar, and this is it's like 12:15, and this kid is here hustling, getting people to come to the fucking bar. What's up, man? I didn't want to take a picture of the kid, but she's pretty intent on getting on camera. Dude, this party, what is this? They get a fucking, this is where it's at, dude. I tell you, wish a happy New Year. God, look at that thing. God damn. Golden Dragon. That's a good name for a yacht, too.
The police were at times harassing people who didn't have their masks on. They didn't hit up everyone. They especially gave leniency to the few gringos that were there. I was worried they'd give me a hard time. I never had a problem. They pretty much gave me a free pass as a tourist.
Wow. I think that cop just gave that guy shit for not having a mask. I think that there are certain rules that don't apply to gringos. I'll be straight with you, because I think there's certain rules that don't apply to gringos because viewers is a money source, man. Rules for the locals, rules for the tourists.
So there's one other aspect to Cartagena's nightlife that I haven't addressed, and that's the hookers. We're about to talk about it. So if you've seen the videos up to this point, and you've seen that big clock tower with the wall, those flashing lights, that's where they congregate every night. Every night. They're out there. There's people going to see them. So this situation is definitely kind of new to me, weird to me. Here, you got kids here. There's a little girl right there, and then you got lots and lots of hookers. And you know they are because they all, 1, 2, 3. There's a 3 over there. There's a really old guy chatting up these barely legal ones right here. It's kind of creepy. But they're all in groups of 3. And to be straight with you, they look way too fucking young to be doing what they're doing, man. It's just weird because there's like little kids out here, like young dudes, like young kids coming up and talking to them, being friendly with them. Like clearly just, street kids were hanging, but it's an interesting dynamic for sure. It's just such an interesting dynamic, man, that right here you have families hanging out and horse carriages, and literally not even 100 yards right around that bend. You get a lot of girls that I think technically they're legal by these standards because I think the age of consent here is 14, but may not even be legal by American standards. And if they are, it's not by much. And they're out there working. And right in the middle of all this, it's not a judgment call on my part at all. It's just an observation. God knows my culture and my society has done horrible with our women and our daughters and our families. And throughout all this shit, I will tell you one thing, man. Colombian society is a family society. You see kids here, and you see families. And you go to any fucking big city in America, you'll never see people walking around with families like this, out and about, doing stuff, man. The only time you see this shit is at Disney World. And I don't know. There's something to be said. There's something amazing to be said about a culture that favors its children, favors having children, and favors the family, man. It's, all things considered, despite everything, that little bit I've seen, of that, which was small, it's nothing compared to the family element that's very clearly out here. So, in conclusion, there's a lot going on in Cartagena. Is there vice? Yeah, absolutely. Are there clubs? Is there drinking? Without a doubt. Are there drugs? Oh, yeah, you could say that.
Weed.
Ecstasy.
Yeah. Pure cocaine.
Cocaine.
Cocaine, not very good. The best on the best quality.
Yeah.
Pure.
You know, are there hookers? Yes, there is. There's plenty.
Send the lady the book. The photo.
It's beautiful. She's a beautiful woman.
Yes, the book. Beautiful. It's everything.
Everything?
Yes.
But, you know, if that's not what you're there about, there's other stuff. Hey, I wasn't buying any bags. I wasn't hanging out in any clubs. I don't drink. I wasn't getting any working women. And there's plenty for me to do. You know, there's beyond all the vice and all that stuff, there's also a beautiful city with an amazing history, some cool museums, some beautiful art, some amazing architecture. And also, there's a lot of families. I honestly saw more families when I was there than I saw people getting rowdy, so I guess it's something for everybody. There's both, it can be a family destination, and it could be a bachelor party destination. At the end of the day, it's kind of whatever you want to make it. Cartagena is a place where you can be exploring a 400-year-old fortification by day, and at night, you're in a semi-abandoned motel with no shirt on, talking to a cow skull. To be or not to be? That is a question. While the girl you met off a dating app tries to see if she can get you a room with air conditioning. We changed rooms? Oh, so we get an AC now? Ooh, look at us.
I'm fine.
You never know where it's going to take you.